So swayambhu, everything exists in this, because this self is the substratum for everything. Therefore everything exists in this, and it exists in everything, because EIsaVasyavidam sarvam, everything is engulfed by Ishvara. So it is, everything is sandwiched between these self. Okay, now Swayambhu, this is a beautiful word also. Swayambhu here, normally they say the linga, Shivalinga, as some Shivalingas as Swayambhu linga. Oh, this is Swayambhu linga. That is the tone they'll say. Meaning, Swayambhu linga means it naturally came from the ground without you installing it. It came outside. I don't know how. That is not what Swayambhu linga means. Swayambhu linga means not it came naturally from the earth, but we don't know who, how planted this. Pratishtha, they initiated this and started this. We don't know the antecedents of the Shivlinga. That's the idea. Okay, it is not it naturally came up. That is not it. Naturally came up some stone, you do worship as Shivlinga. That's a different thing. But a Shivlinga in a form of Shivlinga does not come out naturally from the ground. It is established by someone which we don't know who it is. Right? Okay, Swayambhu. That is another word, Swayambhu. Okay. Then Yadadatyataha means since the Ishvara is Sarvajna, this Brahman is Sarvajna, Sarvashaktiman, Sarvavyaptaha, is all pervading, omniscient, omnipresent, and omnipotent. Therefore, Yadadatyam means as it is. What? The result of karmas as it is. Why the result of karmas as it? I can also see the result of karmas as it. He also did 10%, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 9 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. I also ranked him, but the difference is when you perform a karma, even though two people perform the karma same time, same way, one person may have more shraddha and the other person may have less shraddha or more shraddha, the results change. One person can be eligible and the other person can be non-eligible for performing that karma. Still they perform the karma. The results are not same. So there are so many persons. So a person with limited intelligence cannot understand all these different clauses. Only the omnipotent, omniscient Ishvara can understand this. So, Yadhatatya Artha, and the result of those karmas, Vyadadha, it distributes. For how long? Śuddhamapāpaviddham, samābhyaḥ, eternally. For many of the created. Prajapatibhyaḥ, that is how we say. Till the end of Prajapati, whatever Prajapati exists. In all the creation. So, self exists. Whether the Prajapati, the creator, changes or what, does not really matter. The self exists, changeless. So, that is the meaning. Now, the next mantra is a very interesting mantra. Why? See, we saw two portions. The first mantra, EIsaVasyavidam sarvam, everything is engulfed by Ishvara. Second mantra, kurvannevehi karmani, do perform the karmas and desire to live, feel 100. Now, the first mantra is for the people who have the Yeshana Tryaga, who have given up the Yeshana Lokeshana, the desire for the. Now, they are eligible for Jnana Nishtha Marga, giving up everything. But for people who cannot give up these three desires, for them, the pravritti marga, where just the karma nishtha, that is prescribed. So, here, the karma nishtha and jnana nishtha are completely differentiated. But Andhra Acharya, Bhaskara Acharya says, right. See. There is a difference here. This portion should also be associated with Brahman or Upasana. We say that it should be part of Brahma Jnana. It need not be. It can be a precursive state. It can be a preliminary state, a preparation state for getting that knowledge. Like Taittiriya Upanishad starts with śuddhamapāpaviddham. Shiksha is the way of pronunciation. It learning the way of pronunciation. Pronouncing what, from where, how. Okay. Now, this person who has studied the Shiksha and studied the Vedas has come to the Upanishad for understanding truth. But he is still has not given the attachment with the karmas and the Vedas. So the Upanishad is training him using whatever he knows to do the upasana, a meditation technique. There are other techniques like prana, upasana, etc. So that is different. So this is not a jnana, this is karma, upasana. Oh, then why don't we accept this to be an anga? Because when there is no result, according to the Purvamamsakas, they say when there is no result, then tadangam, it becomes the anga for that which has result. Like let us say there is one portion which has a result. There is another portion following it which does not have a result. So what will you say? First one has a result, right? Yes. Second one does not have a result. Yes, right. Okay. Oh, the same result as first one. You perform that or this. That's the choice the Shruti is giving of your own. And this is resultless karma. If you accept it as a resultless karma, then no one is going to perform. That's a useless portion. Okay. So what should we do? So what they say is, if there is a result and there is no result in the second portion becomes a anga, a part, a limb of the first karma. So if you want the full, have to do the second portion also, because anga vaikalya phala vaikalyam. If there is problem with the limb, then there is no problem with the complete result, the net result. So they accept that. Why don't you take this as a limb? That is what the Purvamamsaka, the opponent, wants us to understand. Yeah, let us accept it as a limb for that Brahmajnana. That also is not possible, because the results are established to be different. For Jnana, we know the result ko moha kashoka ekatvam anupashara. Where is the cause for delusion or sorrow for one who has understood the non-duality. For the karma and upasana also, the results are established differently. For karma, it is said karmana pitrulokaha. If you do the karma, you go to the world of ancestors. Vidyaya deva lokaha. If you do the upasana, vidya is upasana here. If you do the upasana, practice the upasana, then you go to the world of deities. The results are completely different. Therefore, they cannot be clubbed together. And another thing, another reason also, the adhikari, the eligible seeker, is different for each one of them. The eligibility also is different from each one of them. So now where we can, there is a possibility of clubbing each one of this together. And not just that, to understand that the first portion is the jnana portion, the second mantra is karma portion, the Shruti also, in the mantra bhaga, in the Brahmana bhaga means it's like commentary. Veda means mantra brahmana or Veda namadhyam. Mantra and Brahmana portion are called as Veda. Okay. Now mantra is the mantras, that which is used during the karmas. And Brahmana is a commentary or explanation of where and when to do this mantra. Okay. Now, in the mantra Brahmana portion, it is very clearly said, he, that self desire, let me have a wife. What will you do with wife? Jayame syat atha prajayet. If I have wife, I will create progeny. Okay. Then with atha vittam me syat, let me have money. What will you do with money? Wealth. Atha karma kurvita, let me perform the karmas. So wife for progeny, money for karmas, So that is a desire clearly established in him. And who can have the desire? Only the ignorant, not the one who has knowledge. And it also says, mana eva atma vagjaya. Mind is the atma. Mind is the atma is not established mind as self, but the ignorant, he understands the mind to be the self. He superimposes the mind as self. He misunderstands the mind to be the self. Prana atma, mana atma, etc. Now we have clearly understood for the person who is ignorant, because he sees mind as self, therefore he is ignorant. And he has desires because he wants wife, kids, etc. So he has desires. So for him only he is eligible for karma. And the result for that is also said in the result for this is called as Sapta Anna Sarga, 7 kinds of food. Upanishad says about this 7 types of food. What are the 7 types of food? The food which we eat normally. We don't say pasta, rice, pizza, then chapati, dosa. No, we are not talking about those kind of foods. Those are all clubbed together as one food which we eat common. Okay, the common food. Okay, that is one food. Second and third, the 2 other foods is for deities. Common food for humans, 2 foods for deities, the gods. Darsha Purnamasa, the demigods, let us say. Darsha Purnamasa, 2 kinds of fire oblations. So that is the food for the deities. Then 3 types of food for the body, mind, and sense organs. Body, mind, and body, organ of speech, and sense organs, prana. So vak, kaya, manaha. Now that is 3 foods. So we already have 3, now 3, 6. 7th one is the food for the cattle, the beings, the milk. So 7 types of food. That is the result. So that is also said in the Shruti very clearly. Now a person, one who has given up all the 3 kinds of desires, attachments, and he is the one who is establishing the self. For him, the performance of karma is an obstacle, not a supportive thing. Because to be established in the self is what is said for him. He says, the Shruti says, Kim prajaya karishyama yesham noyam atmayam lokaha. What will I do with the praja? For whom Atma is this world. The world is Atma. World is nothing but the Atma. Sarvam Atmaiva Bhut. That is the idea. Oh, so he says, therefore, there is no association possible between the karma and the jnana. And for the one who is establishing the knowledge, for those sannyasis, it is already said, Asuryat namate lokandhena tamasavratāha. By saying, by denouncing that state, if you are going to perform the karma, then you are going to go into that loka called Asurya, the loka ruled by the world ruled by the demons. So that is also clearly said. And if you know the result, yathātathyato arthan paryagāt iti, the result also is said. Okay, so now we can understand the eligible person here for this karma is a person, one who is ignorant, not the one who has knowledge. And in the Shvetashatra Upanishad, it is very clearly said, Atyatmabhyaḥ paramapavitram provacha samyak rishisham gajustam atyashramibhyaḥ. Atyashramibhyaḥ means one who ashram atitya vartate. Paramam pavitram provacha. It said it was taught to them the supreme pure self, about the supreme pure self. Okay, one who have come together to teach. So this is also very clearly established that they have no eligibility for karmas. Okay, and So, but what happens to the so the samsara nivritti, which is the result, getting rid of the samsara, which is the result for the first mantra, cannot be gained prescribed by the Shruti or the karmas prescribed by the Smritis. Therefore, only the idiots can bring it together. Only the idiots can club the knowledge and the karmas, not a person one who is intelligent, one who has wisdom. Because they have different paths. Their end goal is different. Therefore, they cannot be clubbed. That does not mean we don't accept the karmas. We accept the karmas prior, kramena, sequential. First, you perform the karmas, gain the purity, gain the eligibility, enter the knowledge. Okay? For gaining the eligibility, you perform the karmas, not to understand the truth. That is the difference. Okay? We'll see this. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.